Welcome back to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise and really get to the core of interesting tech. And today, yeah, we're zeroing in on a piece of hardware that's genuinely, I think, redefining security and surveillance possibilities. It's the Uniview IPC94144SFW-X25-F40C camera. Now, that is quite the model number.
It is a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, so let's use the full name. The Uniview LightHunter 4K dual lens 25x zoom Smart IR Panoramic PTZ network camera. Ooh. And look, the price point, around $15,329 USD. It tells you right away this isn't your, standard home security cam. We're talking professional grade stuff here. Our mission really for this deep dive is to pull out the most important bits of info about this device so you walk away knowing exactly what makes it a top choice for, well, demanding situations.
Right. And what's really fascinating, I find, is how one device can tackle these long-standing security challenges. It's not just about passively watching anymore. It's about understanding, analyzing, responding. It's really shaping modern security strategies. Think critical infrastructure, large commercial sites, places needing serious vigilance. So this dive isn't just what it does, but really why it's a step up.
You absolutely nailed it. And you mentioned long-standing challenges. Traditionally, security often felt like a trade-off, didn't it? Like, do you watch the big picture, the whole area, or do you zoom way in on something specific, potentially missing everything else?
Exactly.
But this camera, with its dual lens design, well, it just kind of blows that problem apart. It's the key feature, letting you do both at the same time. So you've got one fixed panoramic lens, always giving you that wide, overarching view. And then right alongside it, a high-speed PTZ pan-tilt zoom lens for focusing in dynamically on details. It's like having, amazing peripheral vision and a high-power telescope all in one. So what's the big problem this solves that single-lens cameras just take?
Well, the core insight here, and it's really significant, is that it eliminates that impossible choice in wide-area surveillance. You don't have to choose anymore between seeing everything broadly and zooming in for, forensic detail. Single-lens PTZs, they're always compromising. They zoom in, they lose the wide view.
Right. Total tunnel vision.
Exactly. But this, you keep that big picture awareness, identifying potential issues across a huge space, while also being able to instantly investigate something specific in granular detail, often means you need fewer cameras overall, too. Better coverage, faster, more informed responses. It's really having your cake and eating it, too, for security.
And the zoom, when we say zoom, we mean serious zoom, right?
Okay.
The PTZ lens, it's got 25x optical zoom. That covers 4.8 millimeter to 120 millimeter focal length. Plus, 16x digital on top?
That's right.
So you're getting detailed close-ups from way off without that blocky digital zoom artifacting because the optical power is doing the heavy lifting. I mean, that's the difference between seeing just a person and seeing who the person is or reading a license plate from far away. Huge difference.
Precisely. And the clarity to back it up, that's the 4K resolution. 3840 by 160 pixels. It's not just a number. It means when you digitally zoom into that recorded 4K footage later, the details are still sharp, crucial for analysis.
Okay.
And beyond resolution, there's the LightHunter tech. It's designed specifically for low light, really maximizing image quality when conditions aren't ideal. Almost like it hunts for light, like the name says.
Right.
Plus, you add 120 dB true wide dynamic range, WDR.
So dealing with bright spots and deep shadows in the same scene. Like looking at a bright doorway from inside a dark room.
Exactly that. No washed out highlights, no crushed blacks. You see the detail everywhere. It balances the exposure across the whole scene.
Okay, so phenomenal eyesight. Sees everything, everywhere. Incredible detail. Day or night, tricky lighting. Covered. But what if it could, think a bit too? Not just record, but analyze. We're getting into smart detection features now. This is where it gets really interesting, isn't it?
This is where it becomes transformative, yeah. It shifts security from just, people watching screens. Constantly watching and reacting after something happens to an AI-assisted predict and maybe even prevent model. It's way beyond basic motion detection. The key insight is your security team becomes more strategic. They're responding to alerts about specific defined events, not just random movement, acting earlier, often before things escalate.
Okay, so break that down for us. What kind of smart analysis are we actually talking about? What makes it proactive?
Well, the list is pretty comprehensive. You've got smart intrusion prevention, which is more sophisticated than just detection. It looks for specific behavior sometimes. Then there's cross-line detection, like drawing virtual fences, intrusion detection for specific zones, area entrance and exit monitoring for operational stuff, people counting, crowd density monitoring. Think retail or public venues.
Useful.
Then face capture capabilities, audio detection, listening for specific sounds like glass breaking or shouting.
Oh, interesting. Audio too.
Yeah, and even defocus detection, which alerts you if the camera's focus is off, maybe due to tampering or even just, extreme weather.
Gotcha.
It fundamentally boosts efficiency. Teams intervene earlier, more effectively.
That really does sound like a strategic shift. Okay, but what about the environment itself? What if things get nasty weather-wise or someone tries to, physically mess with the camera?
Ah, right. Durability. That's where the physical specs come in. It's got an IP66 rating for weatherproofing.
IP66.
Okay.
So dust-tight, handles powerful water jets, heavy rain, snow, dust storms, no problem.
Exactly. Completely sealed against those. And then there's the IK10 rating. That's for vandal resistance.
IK10's pretty tough, isn't it? Resists significant impacts.
Very tough. It protects the camera from physical attacks, attempts to break it, crucial for exposed locations. And on top of that, the operating temperature range is, frankly, extreme. -40°C up to +70°C.
Wow. That's -40 Fahrenheit to +158 Fahrenheit. That covers almost anywhere on Earth.
Pretty much. It's built to keep working reliably, protecting your investment and ensuring security doesn't fail just because of the weather or someone trying to damage it.
I've been in -40°C. My phone gives up in minutes. Seriously impressive engineering. And, okay, sticking with tough conditions. LightHunter handles low light, but what about total darkness? Pitch black.
It excels there too. The smart IR illumination reaches up to 300 meters.
300 meters, that's nearly 1,000 feet.
Yeah, serious night vision range. And it's smart IR, so it adjusts intensity to avoid washing out objects that get close. Plus, it has supplemental warm light, sort of like a low-key floodlight up to 30 meters for color images in low light sometimes, or as a deterrent.
Okay, so darkness is definitely not a problem.
Not at all. You'll see clearly what's happening out there, even miles from any streetlights.
So it's tough, smart, sees everything.
Yeah.
But you mentioned audio detection. It also has two-way audio, right? That adds another dimension.
It absolutely does. Built-in microphone and speaker, full two-way communication.
So not just listening in.
No, you can actively speak through the camera, issue warnings to intruders, guide personnel on site, talk to delivery people, whatever you need, remotely.
That's a powerful feature, like being there without being there.
Exactly. And it supports common audio codecs, G711, AAC, etc., for clear sound without hogging bandwidth. It completes the remote presence capability.
Makes sense. And all this data, a 4K, video, audio, analytics.
Yeah.
It has to go somewhere. How does it handle storage and integrate into, say, an existing security network?
Yeah, crucial question. It's very flexible. First, edge storage, there's a micro SD card slot, takes up to 256 GB cards.
Okay, so local backup right on the camera.
Exactly. Great redundancy or even primary storage in some setups. But for larger systems, it integrates seamlessly with NBR's network video recorders. And it supports things like ANR.
Automatic network replenishment.
Right. If the network connection to the recorder drops briefly, the camera records to the SD card, then automatically uploads that missing footage once the connection is back. No gaps.
Sure.
And it supports NAS storage, too, using NFS. So lots of robust, scalable options for handling all that high-res footage.
And accessing it remotely, mobile apps, that kind of thing.
Yep. Compatible with Uniview's EasyView mobile app, so secure viewing and control from phones, tablets, computers, anywhere with internet. And really importantly, it adheres to ONVIF standards, profiles S, G, and T.
Ah, ONVIF, the universal translator for security gear. Means it plays nice with systems from other manufacturers.
Exactly. Avoids vendor lock-in, gives you huge flexibility in building or expanding your system. Plus, it supports API and SDK integration.
So custom development is possible for really specific needs.
Yes. Developers can write their own software to interact with the camera, extend its functions, integrate it into highly specialized platforms. Very adaptable.
Good to know. And handling all that video data efficiently. You need good compression, right?
Definitely. It uses modern standards like Ultra 265, which is Uniview's enhanced version, plus standard H.265, H.264, even MJPEG if needed. These are crucial for keeping bandwidth and storage requirements manageable, especially with multiple 4K cameras. High quality without crippling your network.
Makes sense. And last piece, power. How does this beast get its juice?
Two options, standard 24-volt AC or Hi-PoE, that's high power over Ethernet.
PoE is great.
Yeah.
Single cable for data and power simplifies installation massively, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially outdoors.
Hugely. Less cabling, less complexity, easier to deploy it exactly where you need it.
Okay, let's quickly recap the highlights here for the Uniview IPC94144SFW-X25-F40C. You've got the game-changing dual lens setup, wide panoramic view, and that powerful 25x optical zoom PTZ, simultaneous coverage. You've got the suite of intelligent detection features, intrusion prevention, line crossing, audio detection, making it proactive, not just reactive.
Right, the smarts.
Then the amazing 4K resolution with LightHunter Tech and WDR for incredible image quality, day or night, plus that massive 300-meter IR range.
She's everything.
And it's built like a tank, IP66 weatherproof, IK10 vandal-resistant, huge operating temperature range.
Tough as nails.
Plus the two-way audio, flexible storage options like SD card and NDRNA support, ONVIF compliance, PoE power, versatile integration.
Yeah.
It really packages everything you need for top-tier surveillance in large outdoor areas, critical sites, big commercial properties, sees things, communicates, endures.
I think what's really striking is how integrated it all is. It's not just a collection of features. They work together to create, well, a more intelligent and responsive security environment overall. It moves beyond just monitoring incidents to actively helping manage security, anticipating issues, enabling faster, better interventions. It's a real leap in capability, offering control and insight that just wasn't feasible not long ago. Empowers a much more sophisticated approach to risk.
Yeah, it is a powerful tool, really capable of changing how we protect spaces, moving past just watching to truly active preventative security, building safety in, which leads to a final thought maybe. As these cameras get this smart, this integrated, this tough, operating in crazy conditions, analyzing subtle activities, communicating instantly, how does that change our whole definition of what a secure space even means? What new possibilities or maybe even new responsibilities come with having technology that sees, analyzes, and even speaks with this level of capability in our increasingly connected world? What does truly secure look like then? Something to definitely ponder as you think about your own environment and the future of safety.